we was at a point where we were looking at, excuse me, other companies just regarding SEO, Google Ads, social media in general. We have been doing it in-house, and it's kind of passed from kind of one person to another. We weren't necessarily kind of experts in it by any stretch, and it did start to feel we was kind of dabbling in parts and we could do with some help. I think the difficulty we found is the companies that we were speaking to, they tended to mystify a lot of things, especially around SEO and all the reports and stats. And sometimes it kind of felt like they were mystifying it so much just to kind of justify the high fees that they were also proposing. The webinar with yourself that Rob set up, you know, that kind of, you just kept things simple, which kind of really stood out for me in the first instance. And then obviously from there, you know, we've had a chat, and yeah, we've got the ball rolling.
Yeah, brilliant. So in terms of stats, are we okay just sharing with the community about what you did 2 months before? So and then obviously we started in April, didn't we? So if you're right.
Yeah. So
that's just to give the logical brain of the.
Yeah. So the 2 months leading up to working with you, we had budgets. We'd only put kind of a budget of £600 behind the Google spend. Again, to put that into context, we've got that was over kind of 3 or 4 offices, stroke areas. For the £600 that we spent, we only actually had 2 conversions. So I guess it was more brand awareness than actually, again, to put that into context now, like since working with you, the last couple of months, we've actually had 174 rather than the 40. Google say we've had 191 conversions, again, rather than the 2. And don't get me wrong, we've had to increase our budget to do that, but we've had the confidence to increase our budget now that we're working with you and we know what we do. Again, instead of £300 for the per conversion that we were getting before, you know, the 191 at £4,000, you're looking at just kind of £20 a conversion there. So yeah, dramatically different to what we were doing when we were dabbling in it, I suppose, before we got involved with you, Pete.